Ohanaeze, our Afenifere, Niger Delta converse restructuring fairness to resolve security challenges in the country. Hello, my wonderful people. The different groups and organizations have said if this security matter is going to die a natural death and Nigeria will come out of the uncertainty that she finds herself in today, then they have to be restructuring. What is this restructuring all about? Right before the civil war, and before we began to have different people come in to become, when the Babangida and the rest began to overthrow, we had military people who devastated and destroyed the country called Nigeria. Every region, then we had four regions. We have the southern region, the northern region, the midwest region, okay, the eastern region and the western region. These regions were there. Every region was responsible for whatever resources they had. They had a contribution that is sent to the federal capital, as a nation, and every region was responsible for their people. This is a very good system that the British left that would have made schools, for instance, be in a very competitive way, in the sense that somebody will say, I'm sending my child to the east to school because the eastern people have done very well with education, because they have all the resources and they have done things well. Anyway, let's get into the news. We'll get into the details later. Let's get all the details. We need your support to produce excellent Nigeria if we must get it. Leaders of social cultural groups in Nigeria, such as Ohanaeze's Indigo, Afenifere, our Conservative Forum, the Niger Deltas have called for the political and economic restructuring, fairness, equality, and state policing in order to resolve crisis prevailing the country as a whole. Speaking at the ICIR security webinar entitled Solving Nigeria's Security Problem, a pan-Nigerian approach on Wednesday, the social cultural leader said Nigerian security and unity are on the edge, and President Muhammadu Buhari must act now to save the country if he really wants to do anything like that, and save the country from impending war and disintegration. Trying to hold on to Sunday Igboho or Nnamdi Kanu will not solve the problem. What will solve the problem is restructuring and doing the right things. According to President General of Ohanaeze's Indigo, George Obize, who is the professor of international relations, insecurity in Nigeria could be attributed to the neglect of certain areas in this country. The Igbos do not want to be loved as the Igbos do not feel loved like other parts. They rather want equality, possibilities for everyone. You have to accept there is problem in the first place instead of denying it. It is called different name, devolution, restructuring. We need it. Nigeria is in the peril, a country that needs to be governed properly. Who Anyone who does not have a single understanding cannot rule this nation, and that is what has been holding the country for a long time. He noted that agitation coming from the southeast region was not new, as history has shown that other parts of the country has agitated to succeed at different points in time. Even 1914 amalgamation stressed that political leaders must strengthen the structure, make it fair, and give people equal chances. Chairman of the Aware Conservative Forum, Abdul, who is the immediate past Minister of Agriculture, explained that each state must be mobilized in such a way that it will be able to deal with problems in its own border. He called for state policing and the Minister of Foreign Affairs to address the youth's stiffness in the country, noting that the country devolution is diving straight into poverty uncontrollably and the Nigerian economy melting away. Our country spends 1.6 billion on importation of milk because we do not know how to manage cows. He said this is not things that are of good report. There is an agreement between ECOWAS countries in 1998 called the Trans-Human West Africa Protocol between states, which says the cows can come from other countries to graze, but most Nigerians are not aware. If Nigeria is able to solve its own internal problem, what happened in the foreign one will not allow Fulani herdsmen carrying AK-47. We know that the ones from West Africa are the ones who have introduced this problem in Nigeria. Most of this problem were created because young people do not have anything to concentrate and put their attention on. The roots of the problem facing us today are what we have neglected in our constitution. Buhari came telling Nigerians that he will restructure the country, but today those are all lies. Nigeria is worse than ever before. So the Ohanaeze in the Niger Delta, everybody is calling that Nigeria, things should be done and there should be change because we cannot continue in this way, in this light. Things must change and must change now. So what's happening is there is urgent need for attention. Things must change. Everybody must get on board and understand that if we don't change the course of this narrative and every one of us pretend like everything is well, in no distance time we all began to feel it. So the best thing for everybody to do is every one of us to get on board and to speak out and to let this to be heard, because what is happening now is a clear indication that Nigeria and even the government and those in position do not understand anything that has to do with politics in any way. For instance, Muhammadu Buhari was somebody who has committed coup, who has ruled as a military person, such a kind of person, somebody who has not done well, should not even have the opportunity to become the president of the country. Sadly, in the whole of the country, he was the one that was picked upon to become the president, of a whole nation. And the resultant effect is what we are experiencing today. So when you look at it, you understand that there is serious cause for concern. There is serious cause for concern. And that's why Nigerians, everybody must stand up, everybody must defend what we believe. We cannot continue to allow this evil to happen. If we do, we give ourselves no opportunity for a better life. You see, leave us a comment. We really love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Don't forget you have a voice. Do let it count. God bless you. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. From us, it's bye for now.